Hello everyone. This is Min from the SMA Product Management team. If you can hear my voice, could you please raise your hand? Okay, thank you. And today is a Service Manager user group. And in today's webinar, we would like to introduce a design review for activity usability improvement to be implemented in the next release of Service Manager. Please understand that all the screenshot and the demo we show today actually is a preview of the functionality to be supported in the next Service Manager release. So the screenshot or the functionality is subject to change until the new release is generally available. So please just take today's design review as a reference, but this is it's not the finalized version yet. Okay, during the session, if you have any question, please feel free to raise your question in the question panels, and then we can go through those questions later. Okay, next I will hand over to my colleagues, Joyce in the R&D team, to give you a more detailed introduction about this activity usability improvement. Joyce.
Hi everyone, this is Joyce from the Service Manager R&D team. Today's topic is the activity usability improvement introduction in SM Mega Release. Here's the agenda. Firstly, I will introduce the background. Secondly, I will introduce activity usability in current version. Thirdly, I will introduce what activity usability improvement we will do in next release. Then I will do a demo. And last, let's do the Q&A. As we know, the current OOB general update is the plain text and very poorly formatted. The overview of the activities does not allow a user to read the whole description content of an activity in the table. And here are the customer's ideas which describe the pain point. The snapshot is current activity usability in our product. We can see the current updates field is designed with a text area control and it cannot be formatted. Same as the updated field, the general updates field is designed with a text area control. The content in it can only be displayed with plain text too. If there are multiple lines content added by a user, the update content displayed as description column in the activity table by default can only display one line of the content and is poorly formatted too. To improve the user experience, we will redesign the user interface of general updates and activity, support HTML format when updating comments for every instance, and show HTML format content in general updates and activity logs in SM next release. Take an instant form as an example. We can redesign the form which contains the updates, general updates, and activities. Change the control of updates from text area to HTML. Edit the control of general updates from text area to general updates viewer, and the control of activities from table to activity viewer. After saving, HTML format content will be rendered normally in general update field. In activity logs, it will display the activity logs with activity viewer control. If the content will format, it can be displayed, and the multiple lines content can also be displayed normally. I will introduce more detailed changes about general updates and activity logs in next slides for the new design. After we view the general updates in next release, we can see there's a user profile photo displayed, referred to number 1 string error. Number 2 string error, the username who did the update will be displayed. Number 3 string error, the datetime when the update edit will be displayed. Number 4 string error is about the update content. What user did and the content with HTML format is displayed normally. If the height of the update content is higher than 100 pixels, the show more link icon will be displayed, referred to number 5 string error. When user click it, the full content will be displayed, and at the same time, the show less link icon is displayed. User can click it to show less content. Now let's view what's new in activity logs. We can switch activity logs notebook tab, and for number 1 string error, it's about the datetime which activity log happens. All activity logs will be firstly grouped by the same hour and minutes in the update datetime. In the same hour and minutes, the activity logs will be grouped by the user, referred to number 2 string error. The user profile photo and the username of a user are displayed. Number 3 string error is about the content of the activity log. If the content contains HTML format, it can be displayed normally, and the multiple line content can be displayed normally too. There's also one show more link icon displayed when the activity log's content is higher than 100 pixels, referred to number 4 string error. User can click it to view the full activity log's content, then the show less link icon is displayed. Click the show less link icon to show the less content. There's one drill down link icon beside every activity log, referred to number 5 string error. User can click it to view the activity log detail. The description area in activity detail page is designed as HTML viewer control to make the HTML format content is displayed normally. Number 6 string error, there is an active type tag information displayed, and there are two different kinds of background color for the activity type tag, green and gray. When the activity log is updated by users, the background color will be green. When the activity log in system updates, the background color will be gray. There's one eye icon. It means the activity log is visible to customers, referred to number 7 string error. Number 8 string error, there are two filters which user can do the filter for activity logs by activity type and user. To improve the activity usability, two new widgets are implemented: General Update Viewer Control and Activity Viewer Control. The changes will happen both in SM client and application. In SMOB, the fonts containing activity feature have been redesigned. So to get the implementation, SM binaries and applications should be upgraded to next release. These are upgrading options which customers may do. If customer only upgrade the platform components to next release, the control of updates, general updates activity are same as current design. If customer upgrade both the platform components and application, we will be to next release. After upgrading, the controls of updates, general updates activity will be with the new design. If customer upgrade both the platform components and application with customer data like doing the tearing for the fonts in their system, during upgrading, there may be conflicts. After upgrading, they may need to Sun Tailwind to adopt a new design for activity feature. Firstly, redesign the corresponding forms. Secondly, if the journal updates field does not exist in the corresponding forms and the journal updates are useful for customer, please perform updates to make sure the corresponding files, fields, rule sets, and workflows for the latest activity design. If customers don't need the journal update, please do the corresponding forms design and rule set workflow updates for HTML editor while list check. The online guides will be provided for the details in next release. There are some modules that have no journal updates field, so in next release we will add the journal updates field for some of them in OB. Please note that the journal updates field in these modules are newly added. Customers' new updates added will be displayed in journal updates. The old updates did in previous version were not in this new journal updates field for this module. There are several integrations which will sync the updates to the external applications, like SM to Jira, which will be coming next release to SM to ARM, SM to Obtain. Please notice that only the plain text will be synchronized to Jira, ARM, or Octane. The updates with HTML format defined by users only supported in SM user interface. Now let's watch a video so we can have a more intuitive understanding of current design. The demo data is added in advance in this demo system. Hold on a second. Now we use Instant Manager to view the activities data in Instant module, which we have redesigned the fonts. Search IM 10,003. Click the Activities Notebook tab. There are two sub-notebook tabs in Journal Updates and Activity Logs. This is new design in Journal Updates. This is new user information and update time. Content view HTML format displayed normally. Click Show More. Click Show Less. Switch to Activity Logs. We can do the filters by selecting the value from activity type and use the combo box. There and the condition. Remove the values to clear the filters. This is the tag and the eye icon. Now click the Show More, then click the Show Less. Click the drill down icon. Details are displayed. That's all for today's presentation. Welcome for your questions and inputs in the chat panel. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Joyce, for the introduction about this usability improvement. I'm not sure whether you have any question about this improvements. Or maybe the functionality is quite straightforward and easy to understand. But as Joyce mentioned, there do some additional work need to be considered during the upgrade, especially for those customers who has done some customization based on their existing out-of-box form for the activities. And this improvement will be available in the next Service Manager release, that is Service Manager 9.80. because it will improve the application change as well, as you can expect. So that's the reason it cannot be backward to the previous version, considering the code change required for this usability improvement. So it will only be available in the Service Manager 9.18. Okay, any other questions? If there's no more question, I think we can close today's webinars. It's quite short, but the functionality demonstrated today is quite straightforward. So in case you have further question later, please feel free to contact us. We can provide the more details if necessary. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time today, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.